Hello! So, it is time for week 1 of Radical Residence. Residence? Resonance? Residence. There we go. Sorry, a little out of it, and honestly, I'm really not feeling good about this matchup. So, we've got the team up on here, but that's just because I'm not showing the main doc. Just because it's a little messy if I try and do it that way. Just because of the way that my recording setup is. But so you can see the team on screen. We're up against Rraykzu. We're just gonna call him Ray. It's Rraykzu? We're just gonna call him Ray. And you can see their team on screen. So they've got Zygarde, Victini, Rotom Wash, Delmise, Mega Aggron, Chansey, Aerodactyl, Granbull, Umbreon, Galdor, and Mismagius. As for changed Pokemon, I believe most of them is the same. Aerodactyl has gotten the changes that we know about because of Mega Aerodactyl, most notably U-turn. Granbull got the additional the additional fighting typing, as well as access to Strong Jaw and Bull Rush, a new ability which the first turn in its out, it has a 50% speed increase and a 20% increase in damage. So it's kind of scary. No joke. Pretty scary Pokemon. Does a lot of damage. And then Mismagius gets access to the Fairy typing. I think it might get some extra moves as well. I looked into this a couple days ago, like a week ago. And I've just finished making the team. Because I really didn't know what to do with this matchup. My team's very weird, I guess. I don't know. I thought I'd be fine building with it, but apparently not. So, yeah. But as for the team that we're bringing, it's definitely an interesting one. We're bringing some interesting stuff week 1. Start things off, Physical Defensive Arcanine. I need to switch into Victini. And I don't want them to be able to just predict with just going for like Bolt Strikes and things like that. So I want to just be max Phys Def. A little bit of random speed just to maybe try and throw it to Rotom Wash, trying to outspeed no speed Arcanine. Will-O-Wisp, Morning Sun, Flamethrower, and Teleport. Teleport means we can just get in and out really easily. Obviously, we don't have the boots, which are pretty common in Arcanine. But I'm kind of... I feel like we're going to be able to keep rocks off the field a decent amount, because a lot of the time their main rocker that I'm expecting in terms of Mega Aggron, Arcanine could come in on very easily. It's good, like, Physical Defensive Arcanine is really good into a lot of their Pokemon. It's good into Physical Victini, it's good into Delmise, it's good into Aggron, it's good into Granbull. So it's good into a good amount. Does it Delmise? I forget this. Good into Delmise as well. So, like, it's good into so many of their Pokemon. I was like, yeah, absolutely. Flamethrower is literally there just so we have a move that we can just kind of spam at the Aggron if we need to. I don't want Fire Blast. Flamethrower does, like, I think, like, 30% Spadef Aggron, so... But yeah, other than, next up, Spadef Rotom Mow. We've got enough special attack to code Max HP Rotom Wash with Leaf Storm. This is our defogger for the week. We've got a little bit of speed again to kind of mess up with the Rotom. But this is going to have my more Spadef piece of the week. It's more so for Rotom Wash, because for the most part, Rotom Wash does extremely well into my team. I'm bringing 4 Pokemon, I think. No, 3 Pokemon that are just weak to Rotom Wash's stabs, just due to its great stab combination. I almost brought 4 and even considered bringing 5, and I was like, I can't do that, so... Yeah. But for the most part, it's like reasonable here. But I needed to bring it. Like, I need something for Rotom Wash. And it's like okay here. It's my default for the week. I brought 4 Pokemon that can remove hazards, and this is gonna be the one that does it. Next up, Buzzwole. Buzzwole is my answer to Zygarde. However, you may notice the massive amount of Spadef on here. So this bulk can live 2 hidden power block flyings from a non-invested Zygarde. Now, why have I done that? Because I'm fully expecting it. Buzzwole is, at least to me, seems like my go-to Zygarde check. So they're just going to carry hidden power flying, right? Well, if with this Spadef, we take it really well. We 2-hit KO back with Ice Punch, we've got Roost, we've got Earthquake for the very obvious switch-in of Victini. There's also, what's it called? It's also Delmise, but we've got Ice Punch for the Delmise. Mega Aggron can come in, but it's still not going to appreciate 2 hits. Especially because I'm still pretty much, I've got like enough attack that I'm like about base 130-ish. Which kind of just worked out that way. It wasn't intentional. And we'll still punch holes in their team. Oh, there's 4 Pokemon I think they have? 5? There's 5 Pokemon that they have that are faster. Like, naturally faster. And I'm expecting at least 3 of them. I don't know if Aero will actually come. And I'm not sure if Mismatches will come either, to be honest. But Zygarde, Victini, and Rotom are 100% coming. I think Aggron's a shoo-in as well, just because it matches up against Mega Aero very well. Umbreon seems very likely, just because that's a really good answer to Hydreigon. And then a safe, it could be Delmise, it could be Chansey. I don't think it's going to be Chansey, just because Buzzwole does so well into it. Unless they want... It could probably Chansey over Umbreon, but I think... Well, both of them just have the issue of... what it comes in, and then, like, Buzzwole just gets to come in for free. So... yeah, kind of an issue there, but they can both pivot out, so it's going to be a bit awkward. Next up, we got bulky offense Hydreigon with the Expert Belt with Dark Pulse, Fire Blast, U-Turn, and Roost. This hopefully will be my main way of actually breaking through Mega Aggron. We just got a bit of speed to speed creep of bulky Victini. Expert Belt means we actually OHKO like a good amount of Victinis with Dark Pulse, like offensive Victinis with Dark Pulse. We get the KO with the Dark Pulse. And because we're so bulky, we actually take like even Focus Blast from Victini. I don't think we take Specs, but Life Orb I'm pretty sure we take, just because we're so bulky. U-Turn just to kind of pivot, make sure I have momentum, and then Roost to make sure Hydreigon stays healthy, because this is one of my 2 main switch-ins to Rotom Wash. So keeping it healthy is going to be quite nice. It's also good against Delmise. Keeping it healthy for breaking Mega Aggron. Yeah, like it's pretty good overall. Next up, Mega Aero. We're also pretty bulky on Mega Aero. I'm not even running enough speed for their Aero, because honestly I'm not expecting it. I've just thought of something. I have just thought of something, and it means I'm going to change my spread slightly. I think that will be enough, but there. Rest in HP. So yeah, Aero is actually a rocker. Stealth Rock, Stone Edge, Dual Wing Beat, and U-Turn. Just kind of a fast offensive piece. We're actually, so the speed that I just changed it to, originally I was just outspeeding Mismagius, but now I'm outspeeding an Aerodactyl, outspeeding my Floatzel, which is my 2nd fastest Pokemon. Just in case, you never know. Rest in HP. The HP before actually made it so I could live a Victini Bolt Strike into U-Turn, but with this bulk we can still just live a Bolt Strike. And then OHKO it back with Stone Edge, which is really, really good. But going Adamant really helps. And Dual Wing Beat will just do good damage to most Pokemon not named Rotom Wash or Mega Aggron. And even then, Rotom Wash will not appreciate a Stone Edge. But Mega Raygon can come in pretty freely, but that's why U-Turn's really good, because we can just get out. I actually should probably change this to Pressure, just in case like I catch a Hydro Pump on the switching. And then last but not least, the interesting one, Weakness Policy Empoleon. I just looked at the team and I just went, I just want to use Weakness. I wanted an offensive Water type, so it was between Floatzel and this. I felt like Floatzel was very much more of a one-trick, and just, like, I felt like they'll be super ready for it, whereas I don't think they're going to be ready for Weakness Policy and Empoleon. +2 Hidden Power Grass does 80% minimum to, like, max HP Rotom Wash. I'm expecting that's what's going to go for. It's going to go for the Volt Switch on me. So if we get if we are lucky enough to get a competitive boost, plus an agility, plus a weakness policy, game is done. Barring any scoffers. We're only outspeeding Mismagius, which I could change, but this Pokemon needs all the muscle it can get, and it needs the bulk as well. This is going to be a late game cleaner, if anything. So we've kind of got our bulky core at the front, and then kind of like, it's bulky offense for the most part. We're probably going to have to lead with Aero. Either Aero or Rotom. Just so we can either scare off the Rotom with our own Rotom, or just lead Aero, because I want to get Rocks up as soon as possible. Like absolutely. So, yeah, that's going to be the plan. And then kind of chip everything down with Rocks and our bulky offense, and see if we can get in with Empoleon for the late game sweep. And if nothing else, Empoleon is still a bulky water type that still does reasonably well into some Pokemon. It won't do amazing into some things, but it also means I've got to switch into Toxic, which I wouldn't have otherwise, and means I can switch into Mega Raygon actually relatively well with this, especially if it's got Earthquake or Body Press and get my weakness policy off, start going for Scalds and do pretty decent damage. So, but yeah, that is it for the team. We're playing in about an hour. I don't think it's gonna go well, honestly. I'm pretty uncomfortable in this matchup specifically. I think it'll be fine in a lot of other matchups, but for this one, it just feels really awkward, so. Anyway, I will see you guys for the battle. Alright, here we go. Turn this down a tad. Let's do this. Find user to... I can't challenge because I'm not logged in. Let's do this. Oh, you. Sent challenge. Oh. I don't know. Lol. Alright. Seems like an honest mistake, honestly. Sorry, I'm super out of it. Show team. There we go. Mismagius did come. No Delmise. Okay. I'm glad I have Empoleon because I actually have a really good switch into the Mismagius. I kind of want to just lead arrow. So, no Delmise, no arrow. Glad about that. Delete Aggron. Just gonna Mega Evolve and U-turn? Yeah, just gonna U-turn. They get up their rocks. The Toxic is unfortunate. I would have liked to burn on it. That looks to be defensive. So let's get my Hydreigon up. Versus... Fire Blast. Looks max HP. I'm cool with making some safe plays to start with. That's fine with me. I get a defog off. Recreate does 0. To go back to Chansey, and we get a teleport. Does have Levitate. Trying to get a bit of initiative here. Just gonna go for a Drain Punch. They're gonna go to Mismagius. Very nice. We actually get a competitive boost. And it's Life Orb. But I can't take another, actually, so it doesn't help that much. Yeah, the drop means I can't really stay in. Oh, they just have Thunderbolt anyway. It's just Life Orb offensive. I'm gonna bring the Arrow to Revenge. But then actually get my rocks here. Yeah, they go to Aggron. They're able to get up rocks. U-turn on out. Go for a heavy slam. Yeah, I just didn't feel confidence in this matchup, to be honest. Like, it just felt like they always had something. So they get up rocks. Got a Chansey. I mean, I'm just going to go for a Stone Edge and see what happens. Please, this will be a big one if I hit it. Ooh, that's Fizz Death. That's gotta be Fizz Death, right? Yeah, that's Fizz Death for sure. Yeah, like, I just feel like I'm always on the back foot. Like, their team just has such a good matchup into mine. It just felt like I never had the advantage, even going into this match. Yeah, just rocks plus everything else. Okay, that confirms that they're scarfed. But I don't really have a way to capitalize on it is the only thing. I just never felt like I was in this match. Like, even at team preview, I felt like I'd lost. And maybe that's a bad mindset to have, but, like, at the same time, I just didn't know what to do in this matchup. Everything I did just felt bad. Like, nothing I felt like I could do was good in this matchup. Like, what do I do? Like, I just don't know what to do. There's so much damage. I mean, there's no reason not to Stone Edge. Like, I just don't know what to do. Like, I've never felt just so out of my element. Like, their team just does so well into mine. Oh, they DC'd. We get the kill. Like, I just have to let Arrow go here. Oh, sorry, I have to let Rotom go here. I mean, if you're gonna do that, then, like, by all means. It at least gives me somewhat of a chance. Haven't seen Teleport yet. I went for it. I had to make some kind of play there. Okay, they go into Victini. We know this is Scarf Victini. She's gonna Roost. That's an unfortunate crit. Because I would have been I would have been way closer to full. Do I kill here? If it's just max HP, I do. I have 108 HP. Means I can go into Rotom. And they have the teleport. Oh, and there was a scale shot, but like, nothing was going to deal with that. I've just got to kind of accept my defeat. Like, Rotom's not living a +1 scale shot. It was only a 3-0, but whatever. I never felt confident going into that matchup and saying that, like, they played super safe to make sure they got the win. And to be fair, I wasn't even far off. So, I don't know. Sorry I was a bit quiet for that one, but yeah, I just never felt like I was in that match, so. GG's to Ray. Hopefully I can learn more, because it feels like they've played this format a lot more, so. I'll see you guys for the next battle. Hopefully I won't be as down for this one, but I never felt confident going to this match, so. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.